Just imagine for a minute that if oxygen disappeared from the world, not forever, but only for 5 seconds. We humans will hold our breath for 5 seconds, but what will happen to the environment around us? This is Wizard's Yard, and here's what would happen if the world lost oxygen for just 5 seconds. Take a deep breath. Feels good, right? Holding your breath for 5 seconds is easy. Some of us can even hold it for 30 seconds or a minute. But for everything around us, losing oxygen would be a disaster. We might not think about it, but oxygen is what keeps our world alive. The world can change in just 5 seconds. Without oxygen, the Hoover Dam, the Pantheon Dome, and even buildings like the Burj Khalifa would collapse because they are made of concrete. Oxygen holds concrete together, and without it, concrete would turn to dust. Apart from this, all the things in the world that are made of iron will stick together and weld at the same time. Because there is a layer of natural oxygen on the iron, which prevents the iron from sticking together. When there is no oxygen, all the iron will come out of each other and will stick to each other. If you're at the beach, you quickly get a bad sunburn. The ozone layer, which protects us from the sun's harmful UV rays, is made of oxygen. Without it, the Earth would be exposed, and the sun's rays would be dangerous, because now there is no protection between the world and the sun. On top of that, our inner ears would burst because of a sudden change in air pressure, as we instantly lose 21% of air pressure. Like going from sea level to 2,000 meters lower in an instant would be too fast for our ears to adjust. Without oxygen, there would be no fire anywhere. Cars would stop on the roads because engines need oxygen to run. Planes in the sky would start falling as well, because when there is no oxygen, all the tiny particles in the air would settle to the ground, leaving the sky as clear as space. Although the sun would still shine, the sky would appear completely black, creating a surreal, space-like view even in daylight. And yes, when all this is happening, the Earth's crust would completely collapse. That's because 45% of the Earth's crust is made of oxygen. As the crust crumbles, everything on Earth, including you, would be in free fall. Sounds fun? Probably not. Even if oxygen returned after 5 seconds, there would be no place for us to live, as Earth would be severely damaged and uninhabitable. But luckily, you can take a deep breath and relax, knowing this will never happen. Let's add a plant to our home. It will help produce oxygen and make the world a bit better. Do share this beautiful message and subscribe to our channel, Wizard's Yard.